and representative in President Yabawolo Koluba. He joins us this morning. We're going to talk about lots of issues here. And he's in our studio now. We're going to start the conversation and we're going to take this time up to 10 o'clock talking about lots of issues, looking at the legislative proceedings, looking at national issues, what are his thoughts on some other issues in the country, winding it down to this issue about a Liberian whose picture is being, paraded on social media. And you were saying at the Capitol building too as well. They are going there, they said the lawmakers had invited him, and he has his own thought about that as well. And so this morning, on Mokoluba, we want to say, just use the earphone. Okay, we have you now. Very good. We want to say good morning to you. How it feels, how life with you, how your people in your district, how things going with you.
Good, Seko. I'm doing very good.
Okay.
Yes, I'm doing very good. Okay. And I want to appreciate the Port District number 10 for affording me the time to serve them for the second time. I really appreciate it. We are doing what we usually do to ensure that our people get a good living condition and the country is okay for our people. Because our job is to ensure that the executive implement what we put in the budget, what we make to be laws. We are there to make laws. We are there to make laws for our people, and the enforcement comes from the executive. So if our law is not being respected, we have to hold the executive responsible for it because they are the enforcement arm.
Of recent, I've seen your relationship with the former president is so high. I saw you over the weekend. You was part of some lawmakers and officials that have gone to his house to have his son, birthday celebration. How was it?
It went very well. I was there not only that day, the day before that day, I was with the former president. And we had some good time. I know all the lawmakers. And I will actually be there again today because we're trying to vet the candidate for Nema County.
Okay.
We are in the opposition. We have resolved to take up candidate to Nema County and ensure the opposition county to run.
And there's going to be a testing moment for the opposition.
For the opposition.
As to whether the government has the strength or the opposition has the strength. So care should be taken.
So that's what we are going, that's what we want to do because the opposition have almost 4 to 5 candidates.
Okay.
We can take the 4 candidates to the base.
Are they formidable candidates or?
Well, everybody think they can win this election. Everybody think they can win. Are they formidable? It left for the County to decide that.
But you should also know who's that person you're going to be taking.
Well, somebody could contest last week. And somebody could contest today. And the person that contesting today could win the election. The person that contested last week, maybe after his election, his relationship with the people got sour. So they don't prefer him anymore. But the person that just came to win the election. So when it comes to the election, I see it like a biscuit.
Okay.
It don't have to break to a certain place.
How vigorous is it going to be from the opposition point in Nimba? Because, like I said, Nimba will be the testing moment for both the government or the opposition. Do you people have any plan of having a very rigorous election campaign in Nimba County? Because you don't have enough time to.
So when we get to the process today, the process is will actually be held at Jamaica, where the candidates, the people that want to run, will come. Will be coming from Nimba today. We will be there. Actually, from here, I'll be going to pick us up my colleagues. We'll be going to Jamaica. We want to keep our time in Nimba County. We want the ruling party to know that Nimba County is not for them. And I'm going to spend almost like 2 weeks in Nimba.
Do you have females among some of those that are coming up?
Well, we got a lot of people got females, males, but the former president told them to go back. We need a candidate. But if they can't come with a candidate, we will go in the market and say, look, do not vote for the ruling party candidate, vote for the opposition candidate. We're not going to be specific because it will bring division.
Are there any signs to a point where you might not come up with a candidate if you don't have that person you
possibility is there because everybody has the ambition to wanting to become senator of Nimba County, and we need to give them. There are all sons and daughters of Nimba, so we cannot break the opposition down. Because if Sekou want to become senator of Moserado, and Yeke want to become senator, and my sister here want to become senator, and we are in the opposition. So if all decide to run, the opposition cannot support a candidate. You have to endorse everybody. Let them go tell the people, vote for the opposition candidate. It'll be okay, because we don't want to split the opposition. This election in Nima County, if Kia is not taking, it will bring the opposition. It will bring power feelings, it will bring hard feelings. Everybody got to follow us. Sekou, even Sekou got to follow us.
So let me talk about your district first, and before we go to the legislature, then we'll go to national politics. Then we end up on this issue about this young man called Momo David. How is it with your district? How are your engagements? How are your citizens in your district?
Well, it's tough.
Okay.
The Oro market is being used as a ghetto. We are trying to get our people to see how best to get the power of the place, because when we were coming to power to move from former President we said we will put our brothers and sisters in homes. We'll build homes for them. Instead of building homes, we'll put them all in the street, and our citizens are being harassed. So when you go to Oro Joba Market, 6 o'clock, our brothers and sisters, the disadvantaged youth, they take all the market. My son died all the drugs, my first son. My son got taken.
Which one of the years he died?
He died sometime last year.
Last year? Under this government?
Yeah, my son died all the drugs. My first son died all the drugs. Every one of us are victims.
Okay.
But people don't understand. So how can we get the people all in that place? And I said to the leaders of the market, we'll have meeting on two, 3 different occasions. We all of us have to be a part. I don't want to see it like, oh, it is Yeke again, because people in the market, their children are there. So we need to be a part to get our brothers and sisters all in that place. So we're talking, we'll have a general meeting on how to take them, because I already in the market, I'm trying to renovate my house to move back. I'm spending some time to 19th Street, apartment.
Did you make some promises to the people for your re-elections?
No, I don't make promises to people. I don't predict the
future. They
voted
you based on what they think they
What they saw me doing, they voted for me on what they saw me doing, my advocacy.
What are some of the plans do you have for the people of district number 10?
Well, right now we have like 37,000 in the budget for each district.
37,000.
37,000. It should have been 50. It was 100 first, and they brought it down to 50. Now it's going to 37. I have resolved to direct that money on the tour Johnson Bay Road. I got engineers trying to study it to see what we can do, what the 37 can do, because the tour Johnson Road is from Calado all the way down, stretching towards the Springfield. And so the engineers have been there. Will be concluding this week. So the engineer can go and pick the money up. They won't be in my name. It will be in the construction company name. They will go and pick the money up, and we will observe and supervise the job for the road. Whatsoever that money can do, we'll use it on that road. The next money for this year, we'll think about what to do with it, and we'll be directed to it. Because I want to be very careful. The government want to set me up.
How is it possible in such a direction that you'll be set up?
Well, they want me to go and sign for money. And money,
But it's for the district.
Generally, when you see money is very tempting. Yeah, so I don't want to be a part. I want the company to go and sign for it. Let the check be issued into the company name.
Why if the government refuses to do that?
Well, they will stay there. I'm not going to sign for it.
You're going to be depriving the
No, I'm not going to sign for it. Say, no, the money is not for me, it's for district number 10. If you want to direct it to me,
why if the procedure dictates that the lawmakers should be the one to go and sign for it?
There should be no procedure that will dictate that lawmakers should sign for district money. The procedure should be, you have a project, bring the contractor that is doing the project, we will take the money out of the project. So the PPCC will audit the contractor, not to audit me. You know what I mean for people to be auditing me? I would never get justice. The fact that I have created that situation for me to be audited, that problem for me. I can never be left off the hook.
Okay, so let's move on to the Capitol building. First of all, we've been seeing you people over and again. It has been almost more than 2-3 months now. The Capitol building is not settled as the way it should be. And you still stand firm with your support to the embattled speaker. What has changed? Do you think anything has changed, or you think that things has gotten so worse?
Well, we know that the law is coming to be corrected. We're seeing the sounds are there. The fact that the Rachel Black have decided to form a reconciliation committee to work with us, that means they are seeing the sign. Because look, the bit of information will be heard. And when the bit of information is heard, it will be on disgrace to a lot of people. So the fear is crapping them. What can we do? How can we solve this problem? And the problem can only be solved if we come back, your 4 and get your 49. Richard Kun cannot be the speaker for us. It's not possible. It's not possible. The procedures were not followed. The manner and form in which he became the speaker on his own is not being followed. And the man is very reckless. Get drill machine, bossing car.
We will reach to that. You, many times, you've criticized as well the embattled speaker. Now, coming to this point where you were saying that, okay, the procedures were not followed, you've expressed some level of disappointment about the way even the embattled speaker have been handling some issues. Have you reached out, maybe have a conversation with him and tell him that the country is bigger than you? See reason that we can go to a startup call and make things work and do the Liberian people job?
Look, Sekou, and the reason why people always make the attempt to move speaker illegally. Sekou, they back can spoil country. Let the people get the number to. I don't vote for Fanatic for speaker. I never.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Richard.
And you're the same person against Richard.
Because the process is not being followed. That is not how you remove speaker. But man, they think the people that brought Fanatic Kofa saw to bring Fanatic Kofa, and the thing they have seen now, they want to remove him. I won't see it. I have not seen it. He has not done nothing. Everything they say, everything we say, former president, we are did that we remove him for. We have done it 50 times than one. Former president, we are did it one time. We have done it 50 times in 1 year. Everything people say they want to remove Fanatic for, they have done it recklessly. They have eaten the sample money, recall money. Right now, how can they get it? They took our money, 500,000. We were on the Fanatic side. They ate our money. They ate it. They ate our money.
500,000.
Our benefits. Our benefits. We were on the Fanatic side. Everything about us, they hijack it. You got to be protected by the executive. It's how we're going to run country. Sekou, please go by the law. Look, if care is not taken, Fanatic resign. Tomorrow, there will be the same thing. 25 will go send us somewhere, or 37 will send us somewhere, or 36 will send us somewhere that have not reached the number and say, look, we got a number. We are in majority, you got to move. Is that how we're going to run the country? Precedent have to be set. Fanatic Kofa removal will be the last removal. Anybody want to remove speaker now, you will think twice.
So they said that you people are going to remain on this thing for as long as many times.
If you will have to reach 2050, we'll be on the 2050. Go through the process, remove Fanatic.
But you people are not going to work any longer.
No, we'll be in session tomorrow. We will go on Fanatic, Speaker Kofa. And
where will you people go?
We are always going to the capital building. They are going from house to house, having session. And we can't go on anymore until our informations when the Supreme Court hear the bit of information and can't go the ruling that Richard Kun is the speaker, I will go to the session.
Yeah, do you trust the court system?
We have that's the only system we get said. What can we trust? Right now, somebody can hear a sponsor for you. Where you go? And you say, let me go to the court. We have to trust the system. What can we do? If we don't trust the system, where can we go to? Should we go back to the bush? Because we don't alternative, maybe. Like what happening to the motorcyclists now? They're being suppressed. They're being depressed. They're being harassed. They're being killed. Push on the wall.
And you lawmakers are sitting, seeing these things happening to the motorcyclists, and you've got nothing to say or do about it.
Sekou, what can some of us do? We are very few. Sekou, can you imagine police officers taking motorcycles back, they ride it out in the street in the face of no children? When you arrest somebody back, go in on it. And when you encourage them, anywhere you see your back, if you got to the police station or police may ride it, take it for him. Any kind of way you can take it for him. Any kind of way you think you can take it for him, take it for him. That's not a personal bag. It's not a sound police bag. You arrest a poor bag for foundation, pack it. Don't, I see police officers all in the street riding your children back. If I'm back in the street, any kind of way I will take it for you, I will take it for you. If I have to be reckless, I'm reckless to take it for you. Because you are the law enforcer. You can be reckless in doing that. You can deprive the people, then you take their bag, you ride it in front of them. That's provocation. They provoke innocent and don't background us.
But back to the legislature, I'm told that the embattled speaker had decided earlier on to resign. You and the likes of others said, no, he should not resign. If he resigns, he will be undermining the fight of few people.
Now take, for example, we have made commitment to our people that Fonati will resign. But not take the other way. We say, okay, we want Fonati to resign. But let him preserve. Because Fonati got no interest in being speaker anymore. He had lost the taste of it. He had lost the taste of it. He see us and I told him, every time we go to our black meeting, he will say, Yeke, you said the 55th will be reckless than the 54th. It is true. Every day he remind me of my statement. They make a notice. People that he work with, people that almost died, that he brought into left, people that used to go that wanted to be represented, that he feared. To the point where they brought and defeated Buffer Chima.
Anthony William,
3 days ago on Chima and said, oh, he said, yeah. You saw what happened to, you see what happened to Fonati. This ball that he supported against me is the one that fighting him. That deception, that been deceitful. And he called
Fonati did it to someone.
Well, that's politics now. So
what he's getting.
Look, Seku, you and myself, the day he fall out from you, what get to public radio. People can ask me, but why when you on the radio say the money you not eat for Stanton, nobody Stanton not giving money I eat it. But man, you have to live on somebody have to live on you. So when somebody do good for you, say in the public, so people can know that you appreciate it. Seku, you my brother. You my brother. We do things in common, right? You think Seku, the only time we get problem with people will cross the politics now. But besides politics, when you leave the politics, we'll be friends. For a person, we and myself grew up together in one place. He's my senior brother. He always said that to people. But when it came to politics, we cross the line. Don't play my political business. I cross the line. And now we're moving on people. Oh, you go to promote your business. Now you the former president. We have it. I went there before the program. I ate them good. He said, "You get happy?" I said, "I'm hungry." I wore my jersey after the jockey. Don't worry about me. Political left is beyond us. So we're moving forward. And this country must move forward.
Why are you still holding, or why you people are still holding on embattled speaker from resigning?
He is not going to resign. If he will resign, he has to be honor his authority. He take the care as speaker presiding. Then in his wisdom.
But the majority, they are not willing.
They will be willing. We have good system here.
And this thing, as you say, is not going anywhere because these people, they continue to resign the executive, they are working with them, and they continue to carry on the house business. Why the minority bloc, they are just there and nothing being done. We're not seeing any light up to now. It's been months now.
So I see why you don't let it to this studio. My peace go and say,
okay. Go ahead.
You have a beautiful woman in the studio. Anytime I can say, go sit down there. Say, we need to go in your office small so we get down. Sorry for that.
Yeah,
no. Look. No, it's okay. Seko, this country must be okay. With you and myself being straight and ensure that the law work, the country will be okay. The Supreme Court will give its verdict. And the verdict in the build of information. We have petitioned the court too that our colleagues our colleagues' salary have been seized. So even the court ruled that it was done illegally, the bill of information have been heard.
But here's the thing, right? You're running to the court and you want the court to decide. But the court came up with a ruling, and yesterday, either of the parties are willing to listen. What brings about the importance of the court?
So, Seku, you see what happened? We got three functions of government. Let's take, for example, the House of Representatives say, we want Seku in contempt. We're sending to South Beach. Who enforced somebody going to South Beach? Now, the executive, right? So, you carry Seku to South Beach. The executive say, you're telling the police the president come back food. What happened? You will not go to jail, Seku. So, our power we have is limited. It's powerful. We can decide that, Mr. Executive, you have decided not to work with us. You impeding our function. So what we'll do is we'll not cooperate with you. When you bring document, we'll hold it until you decide to respect us. But we got lawmaker, executive. You know some lawmakers say they need to RLG.
But then this is what that brings about the undermines the whole system, because you're running to the court, but the majority black is not willing to listen to what the court will say. So how will you come to the conclusion?
They will listen and say, well, they want to stay hard in the budget because they know the patches of the budget is illegal. That thing is illegal.
But the government is working with it now.
No, they know it. They know it. They know it.
Knowing it and accepting to do the right thing is two different things.
Bossman, that is why when government change, all the concessions that will come before the horse should be declared illegal. Because the Supreme Court says, Seku, that place you're sitting, you're not supposed to sit there. Go sit to where our sister's sitting and do the property. I mean, you're wrong, right? In the common sense, you're wrong. The Supreme Court say, where you doing? You're not supposed to do it. Seku is the boss of Voice FM. If you want to have meeting, Seku should be the boss and preside. If you don't do that, any meeting is illegal. That's the interpretation of the Supreme Court. Common sense.
But your colleagues are not willing to accept and go by the ruling.
Well, they understand that they even broke into the speaker's office and told all of these things out.
You see, that's why we say the executive is proceeding the wrong way. Because the executive is supposed to be the enforcement arm of all ruling that come from the court. Take, for example, Kelly Junction, Kelly Community. The court rule that place is for family. They will go and evict the people. Who went to enforce? That the police carry people there, right? So the executive is the enforcing arm. But if the executive decide that they will close their eyes on issues and the country go the way it's going, we will sit. When the Supreme Court ruling out the person they can respect it, we'll be going over there to decide and go and sit. I was suspended from office, President Wiata. When the government came, the rule that my suspension was illegal. My money came. You understand? It will take some time. Look, when you want to fight government, you don't think about salary anymore. But the problem we got in our group, you know, what my salary, when you fight government,
some of the people are not financially strong as you are.
But the issue is you will be consistent with what you want to do. Financially, it's not all to it. The reason why people want to see me and people move anywhere I move is because of my consistency. Have anything changed? No. The same thing I did for 6 years, I'm doing the same thing. So nothing has changed. I don't go for financial business. When people want to suspend me, like they say they get the power to do it, go ahead. I'm not going to cry for that there. I will keep moving on. No, so long I can eat. My family can eat. I'm still living. I'm happy with it.
We woke up to the news on the Armed Forces Day, saying on social media the offices of the embattled speaker was being brushed into by one of your colleagues. And up to present, I'm told, I think it has been faced for the majority black speaker who is the legislature now. What has been the thoughts of you in the minority bloc concerning what has happened? So,
as usual, we are following the law. The speaker wrote a formal complaint to the Justice Ministry, telling the Justice Ministry that his office was bust into, and we have taken flat to the Justice in Chimo. So we need to keep respecting the law. What can we do?
But the other side is not willing.
Yeah, the Lebronco will see it. Look, everything we do is about the people. Seku, should I go and join the people? Seku, the people eating money. You know what I mean? The majority eating money. They're eating real money. They're eating real money. So somebody said, oh, even the negotiation, the committee to bring reconciliation, if the president don't give the go ahead, it will not be here. Can you imagine? They say, well, Joseph cannot get go ahead, it will not be here.
For what?
Because he controls everything. He can't report behaving recklessly. He can't report behaving the way they are behaving. They're being supported by him.
But there was a time we heard that the embattled speaker was being invited by the president, the vice president, to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, that's true. And the conversation was, oh, you know, you need to resign. Your colleagues they don't want you again anymore. But have the colleagues reached a number that don't want him? What's right? What kind of conference is this? The people put all kind of things our head. We like to come to power. They will reckless in power. Say who? I'm not frustrated. I'm not regret voting.
You seem to be disappointed.
No, somebody will get disappointed. Who? Joseph Fahngon? You will get disappointed. You will get disappointed.
How?
This is not what we changed former president.
How will he get disappointed?
You will get disappointed because he think I will join him to be very reckless. I will not.
What brought about the split between you and the president?
From the day we knew him, he know how food to eat. Stento him to send him suit to wear. Stento him to buy him clothes to wear. He went to total tap. Peace be unto the arches of our people. We want to appreciate him for carrying that money there, but declare to the Liberian people where he got that money from. The code of conduct is very clear.
But the man was a president now.
He was president, former president. We are feeding him. We used to send money to former president. We are saying he just want your first pay. when the political leader was saying that 3 days ago, he said, "Yeah, I just got my first pay."
How much did you receive?
I think we're around $500 a Sunday. He just got your first pay. Can you imagine? Yes, can you imagine Joseph Boakai was our president? Besides what he was getting, George Weah was sending him 10,000 every month. Every month to eat, to live. To live every month. Every month. Somebody that considered.
We'll reach to that point. I want to know what brought about a split between you and Joseph.
From the time he decided he would not declare intention, I mean, where he took that money from, the government is clear. I said, "Oh, any money that is given to elected official," you see, the problem people can have is they don't understand the English to digest the English and interpret it the right way. They never say inaugurated official. The code of conduct say any elected official, when election commission declare you the winner, you are being elected. They don't say you must be inaugurated. They say, "Oh, the men are inaugurated." You see, Liberian people understand the English. They say any elected official, when you get money more than 200, you must declare to the Liberian people in 7 days.
Since Joseph Boakai became president of Liberia, have you had the time to talk to him, say some of the things I usually say about some of the wrongdoings, and he didn't listen?
I can't waste my time beyond food and I get taste. Joseph Boakai food and I get salt inside. They lost taste. So I got no interest. I got no interest. Second, Joseph Boakai by myself used to talk every day. Joseph, you know how Joseph Boakai wanted me to be now? When you get on the plane going, "Oh, where you get?" I was never going to listen to it. You know what enjoy I was going to enjoy? But I did not come to enjoy. I came for the Liberian people to be liberated. We make commitment to the people that our mothers walk in the people water when we were raining. We make commitment to them. We say this country will make it better than former President Weah. What are we doing for the people mind to live on? Then they say, ironically, for former President Weah. Seku, when you move Seku, you must do something that the Liberian people mind will not go on Seku anymore. That means you have removed Seku from the stage. But are we doing something to erase the people mind for former President Weah? People think it's about politics. We get 2029 before election. I'm a realist. I like to be very, very real. You know what I'm saying? We said now when they were eating there for yesterday. So the former president was looking for a long issue. They asking what happened. He said politics that's something. To see you, they get sitting not together.
Yeah.
He said, "You get my brother."
How do you see the former president? Is he a reconciler than the current president, or the current president reconciles?
He is. The fact that Yeke, with all what I said against him, that almost 80% is not true. From what I have seen now, to look at me, they think all the against it.
Yeah, just continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's okay now. It's okay now.
To look at me, when you ready, you take my phone and call me. You know, my second talk in a week, sometimes 3-4 times. We talk. "Oh, yeah, how you coming home? How's everything with you? You gotta be strong. Take the courage. Do not live from beyond for nothing. You gotta be strong. You gotta stand behind him." He encouraged us every day to the point where sometimes he call us and say, "Jeremy, you're coming, let's sit together." We go and sit, we lecture. He is a reconciler. With all what I said to him, you can send for me to your house. We sit down.
Former President Weah and President Joe Boakai, who has the ability in terms of reconciliation the best?
So, in my mind, Joseph Boakai should have been the one to have the ability to reconcile this country. I'm speaking English. Joseph Boakai should have been the one to have the ability to reconcile the country. Because Seku, former President Weah did not serve as president on the presidential level before. Joseph Boakai served as past president for 12 years. 46 years in government. We brought him to reconcile the country. He should have been to former President Weah. "Oh, my son, I read him, man. What can we do? We got some issue here. What experience do you have when you are president for this place? Can you give us your input? Can you give us your advice? What it will do for you? What it will do to you when you ask former President Weah to make his input?" It will help the country to run. Now that's how you pray for one president, that you will never want things to run. You guys say, but now he must have running the country. Make the man to feel that he is part of the country. He's a former president, for God's sake. But instead, you start fighting the man, you got the power. Then you still running campaign. Or the man can pass in the executive law. You get somebody that build a place. You serve a vice president. 12 years, you already build a place. The man build a place and money lasts it. Then you see the man can pass, harassing the man, depressing the man.
Yeah, let me move you to the Capitol building. Yeah, the other time your colleagues asked the sergeant, I don't know how you call them, to put you out of a section. And you came out, you said, no matter what you continue to do, what you can do, and they threaten, when you continue such, it won't be something good for you. What do you intend to do?
So we don't do nothing to me. Nobody are lazy people. The people, they can't suspend.
You continue to disturb the section?
But I went over there, they said that, but we are resolved. We're not saying one of them. They dare say one of them, the some people ruling is that some people are making ruling. They are not resolved. We first is ruling. I would not recognize with it.
There could be a physical attack on you because looking at some of the videos when you were in section, the way your colleagues would do some things and everything, some of the colleagues might likely physically attack you.
Well, that's the point I want us to reach. So I like tension. Anywhere there's no tension, I don't go there. I love tension. I love tension for the right thing, for the country to be settled. Say, let them attack me. Say, we protect them under the law. That is where we're supposed to speak.
But they put you out the other time, you didn't do anything.
So I send out a camp fear to them. The next time, Sally or Amna, the way they attack me, I attack them. And they know I mean it. When I was speaking the video, you saw that? I told them, when you come in, say, no, I'm not coming. When they come outside, I will attack them. If you attack me inside, I think they'll be dressed. I went to the court. The court said, I will attack you. Say who? No, the day you see the people hand on me, when you come outside, when you see them, you will know that I put hand on them. I will attack them.
I
will order the flocking the same way I will treat. I will order the flocking the same way.
So do you have people around you? I like as if to say you alone.
Say who? I drove here alone.
Yeah. So how you get order someone to be someone?
When you start with you know, selling pepper and boss.
You say what?
When you sell pepper and boss, they heat your feet.
They say now what?
When you set that in pepper and boss it, you will feel the heat. Say, I believe in the Liberian people. The Liberian people. Say, anything say, Mama, you know, Nigeria, you know.
No, I saw you.
So I said, Mama, what happened? Why you move here alone? Say, I'm being protected by the Liberian people. The Liberian people have not seen any wrong about me. Only people that are deceptive will see the wrong because they don't want to be transparent. But the Liberian people believe in what I'm doing. It is the only way. There must be an opposition, even in the church. When you hear the pastor, I rebuke in the name of Jesus. If there's no settlement, there will be no church. If there's no crime committed, there will be no police.
You said the other time, if nothing is done concerning your vehicle that was damaged, being seen on social media, various platforms where instruction was given by the majority speaker, Richard.
Yeah,
that you will go after his vehicle.
225. They're calling 225. And you can call it. No, you're teaching 2 courses on Eric Kemper. I student and then, you agree, right?
Yes, I'm a student of the university.
You know what you do? You will get a test for the two courses. Everybody not feeling it. Then you gotta bring 25 down, 2 for 25. When you investigate settle, when you settle, man, don't let me touch on my information is always 100%.
You want us to believe that?
Suya, sorry for calling Suya for my web business. Semira, and Semira. He teaches 2 courses.
Yes, that I know of.
They call it 2 for 25.
What did you do for 25?
Because he will always make sure for you to feel the 2 courses again 25.
He teaches for you to learn.
And he said that he's just giving back to the people.
You better stop it before you go down here. You better stop it before you go down here. Your colleagues will go put more on you.
That's what he said.
You mean Richard Cole is receiving?
The man is 2 for 25. One every couple. Ask anybody that doing courses under him. If they don't tell you that, say, don't never. My sister here know that why I say that true, man. She just want to say it because you know she afraid. But she know deep down. Thank you when I hear it.
How sure are you that if nothing comes out of your complaint, that you will damage his vehicle?
I will damage the car.
But how far away? What have you heard concerning?
We are following the process. The police sent for me last week. They want to know how I got money. Simple. So I told them I get money.
Are they investigating how you got money, or they investigating how?
No, they want to reach to somewhere. I told them I got money. I gave them a name, one thing that's so suck up. That send me, I can show you the time they bought the iPhone, I will show it to you. When they bought the iPhone and sent to me, that when the incident happened, when I said 7 months ago, I kept the phone and we're going to something. Simple. I saw a lend to Abdel Kamara for 50,000 US. I get their money. Ask Abdel Kamara LTA boss. Say you get so lend to you, he will tell you. And I transferred D in my name to him, 50,000 US. So I don't care what getting money. They cannot care what getting money. Why people have been joking when you get for?
But they said the money was too much to be having.
But say 2 million and 10,000 US. I mean 10,000 US. I pay the money there. 2 million and and the ninja be 2 million. Simple. People pass around here buying lawmakers to remove speaker. They want to ask the people where they got money from. But my personal money I get, I can justify. Simple. Let's say for example, I say, okay, my salary for 6 months, I will keep it. You can't be that more. I'm making 5,000 some more dollars salary. So times and 5. I'm getting gas of 20,000 some more dollars. Times and 5. It can't be that one second. So I can't hold that kind of money.
You say how much thousand?
5,000 some more dollars.
Not just say 5,000.
Yeah.
Which is not something to say with you.
My salary, I'm saying my salary. My salary. My salary.
So it's even more than it.
Okay, so let's take for example, I'm making $3,150 gas every month. Times 5. That's how much it? If I decide to sell it. That's how much it? So I don't care about getting that kind of money. We should be thinking about those. Yeah, it's a criminal.
Is the police not focusing on the damage?
They will focus on the.
Are they focusing
on the Local one play game. Yeah,
what are some of the questions? What are some of the issues they're raising?
Oh, they want to know how I got money. They say phone and talk about how I got it. And I want people to justify, show them picture. When the person bought the phone, the same 4 months ago, and sending the picture they saw the same 4 months ago, I convinced them. Say, I'm not a liar, I will not be a liar. Say, I get money.
So my thing I want to understand is that are they not focusing on the crime where videos are available where your vehicle was being damaged?
They are not focusing on it. The only thing they told me, we got the officer, we got the drill machine, we got the people that were drilling the door, but somebody gave instruction in the view of the whole wall. Not bring the drill machine. And the drill was being used on my car. Then you want to know for somebody again? Who you want to know for Sekou? The people say they want to investigate for Nati because they get voice recording that Abu Kamara were on voice recording saying we get the I don't know what in here and this that. But you see the view, you see the person, you get the video, the person committing the crime in the face of the police facilitating the person committing the crime. Then you want to know for what thing? What you want to investigate for Nati for? You see how the police say, Sekou, their control will be correct. If I can get redress, I will spoil America. Say I will spoil America.
You think the security is
Sekou, watch me and see. I get mine.
No, everyone know that you have mine, though.
I get mine.
But doing such will be difficult for you.
It will never ever be difficult. Anybody become an obstacle to me destroying the car, somebody will be affected in the process.
Where is your vehicle currently?
I never with the police. I can't use that car no more. My car was drained. They drain my car. I can't use that. They will pay for it. So 3 days ago, when we came from former President Wia's, we start to on the way to one of our friend place to Intelligentsia area there. I met two of my colleagues. Say, my man, I want man wrong. How can we? I said, well, you're doing the thing there now.
Who your man now?
Richard Cool. All of them know the man wrong. All of them know the man wrong. He never exhibited leadership. So, okay, not agree that play for you one park there, it will kill you.
But why you decided to park there?
Because I got evidence that even Koga had parked a car to that place. When we're in the class, when Koga used to carry the blame when they said they were removing Funati, Koga used to park a car there, I get evidence. Why Koga car will not burst into Funati? Why? Because the mess of leader, that place is not reserved for anyone. Even former President William Trump, Bobo Chima said, I parked there before. The place is not for nobody. Is that place marked to be for somebody? No. And nobody, what he did, all the friends that know what he did were wrong. But they will pay for the thing. We can reconcile. The people on the
but how will they be paid for when the police that should do the first-hand investment? You are saying that they are focusing on how did you get money?
People making fun. On Bob and will change. On Bob and will change.
Have you taken the issue to court?
I'm supposed to be meeting my lawyer again today for the second time. We're going to court.
You have too many cases in the court.
Yeah, but that was the case supposed to be. I'm going to carry my house. I was just telling them, this is about I'm going to get the case of my house. So we got to go to the court, man. You got to respect the court system. Let the court
even though you respect the court system, but you don't trust it.
Well, we have to do the proof. We need to trust. We need to respect. We got a lot of people on our Supreme Court bench that we can hold accountable for the right thing to be done. But in every given society, there are wrong people, there are bad people. Am I a good person? No. Say, I was almost 10-year-old for the given name. Yeah, my mother know what I'm going to live. I struggle with say, I was almost 10-year-old for the naming. Because my mother know what I'm going to I'm a stubborn human being, see so. Don't let me say, you myself across the land. We'll cross it. And Joseph Bakai myself only for the next 5 years.
We're going to go to the executive. Your colleagues are about to expel you. Recently, they had a committee. They read the communication that was filed by one of your colleagues about some of your actions.
Why your name William?
The man name is Mr. Williams, or Honorable Williams. They say Ibu.
They call him Mr. Ibu.
So, pretty soon, maybe tomorrow or this week, you will be expelled or suspended.
I'll be former lawmaker,
From the what do you make of it?
But see who I can come, you driving for you.
Why didn't you go to under the invitation?
To do what? Under the juntas? Under the rebels? Say, do you know me? You think I really care for this job? I care for the Liberian people. Say, we're eating free money in that place. What are we doing? What are we doing to bring good life for the people? We're eating free money in that place. People say, why you came here? I said, no. I will sit down there and we'll talk. Say, resignation is not the best thing. If I win whatever money, say, I will not talk. We will eat the money. Say, if anybody tells you there's no money in capital in that land, you want to eat money, you want to eat 5,000 everywhere, you will eat it, but you will not talk.
But some of the colleagues are saying, or they said, that you make all the kinds of noise. At the end of the day, some of the things come in the building, you accept it.
When my benefit come in the building, I will take it.
Not just benefit, some of the very things that you
anything that come as benefit, I will take it. I'm a benefit now. The only thing you can do is go to finance ministry, say we pour the money in the budget for district number 10, you get anything, but and say I challenge them. That one on my platform, I can cause the finance ministry, I want provoking, so you can expose me. Say,
how do you prevent the issue of your suspension or
they don't have the ability, they don't have the strength. No people are lazy people, no people are criminals.
The people had a meeting this one time, they went for a committee hearing and whatsoever they were trying to, and then they said they invited you, did not honor that invitation. Then you said they don't have the strength.
Say, I can't go to the people. I don't recognize them. People say, but you not recognize the people, and when the people get your benefit, you can go for here, become a benefit, was directed to the wrong place. That's my benefit, I'm going to go for it. Say, yeah, say,
oh, you can go to the wrong place for your benefit.
Say, let me tell you something today. The executive have decided not to respect the law. You understand? So they take my benefit, they give it to somebody that not supposed to have it to go for it. So I took my benefit, but you see me joining them? No.
You might likely be one of the lawmakers very soon that they will deny you of your salary.
Sego, you think I'm really care about it? Sego, you think I'm really care about it? If I were thinking about salary, I would not be here the way I'm here. I would not be challenging no people. If I were thinking about something, I would call them here and say, Jeremy, I'll pay you. Let me resolve the thing here. Let me come to session and let me pay you. Sego, no people are juntas, no people are rebels.
So you mean that you won't succumb to the committee?
So when you see me there, anyone you see me, don't respect.
Why can't they expel you or they suspend you?
But they have the ability to. The Supreme Court in a ruling with Ase Genemo say any temporary removal, the suspension is expulsion. So you will have 49. You will have to tear.
To expel or suspend?
To suspend. That's a ruling. Yeah, Supreme Court came down a ruling for Ase Genemo. When they wanted to expel him, they now had a number. Then they went by, they said they would suspend. Supreme Court said, no. Suspension and temporary removal. So you will have 49. So let's take, for example, those people sitting one, they can get 49 to remove 49. They can get 49 to suspend. Jogo just sitting on eating island, right? You go get 43, then you say remove speaker. Then they say the majority. Say who? Speaker Kofa will not resign. The only way we will encourage him if you want to. Honor him, Kiamo. He preserved. Then he said, okay, I'm preserving now. Liberian people, I resign. I will accept it. But for all of me passing and be doing the work for the resign, I will distance myself from him.
Let's look at the executive. Even though you've spoken a bit.
So are encouraging the motorcyclists anywhere they see the motorbike with somebody that not for them, they must take it any kind of way they able to take it.
You're encouraging them to be violent.
So when you're a police officer, you're right back it to the police station. Don't take the people back. You already depressed them from riding in the street. They pay almost $250 US to go through all the processes to get in the street. Then you take the motorbike to provoke them for you to pack the motorbike, you ride it. They must take it any kind of way to feel it. Any kind of way to feel it. If it's a threat, I'm making the threat in the interest of the people that are being harassed. Simple. Don't children use their own bag, their own gas to run kill people. Joseph Baker used to escort him. Because they want a better life. All of this region, is it a better life? Harassment, depression, killing them. Is it the better? You see your motorbike anywhere with anybody, you take it. Or if it's a threat, I'm in the threat. Let them arrest me.
Looking at what's happening around the world from some of the decisions taken by the US government, most of the aid being cut to African countries, Liberia is of no exception. Looking at how the executives of our country, they run things and all of that, do you think that we're standing in a very good position where we'll be able to handle some of our, issues ourselves?
Check on Liberia money. But few of us have decided to eat the money and many people. Check on all the things that are going on, US stopping the aid. People still putting money to ministry and agency to go for it, to corrupt the system.
Who are those?
Lawmakers. What they do in the budget. Lawmakers. Yeah, oh, no regret for what I'm saying. I said it in the 54 I'm saying it now. That's the old parties. So long you get Prim Way, you get Jeremiah Kun, the country will be corrupt.
Do you support the issue of, the horse being audited?
They read it today. Are happy. If they want food to be eaten every day, I will say what I'm supposed to say and feed the auditors. I want a house to be audited. So
who do you think are the ones stopping this entire thing of the horse being audited?
The big hands, the big criminals that rob their country, send former president we are trying to use his former president we are going to get rich. They're the ones stopping it.
Who are those?
Prim Way, Jeremiah Kun, and all the big hands.
You're afraid to call other names.
And all the big hands.
They don't have names.
And all the big hands.
But you just called two.
Well,
is it because
I remember the name I will call this.
Some of the people that you support from the CDC, you don't want to call their names.
Who are some of the people?
You know.
But with most CDC now.
So the only two persons you think that they are the ones behind you?
Yes.
Two persons?
Yes. Ask me why.
You don't want to be honest.
Ask me why.
No, I won't ask you why, but you don't want to be honest.
When you ask me, give you my reason.
No, I will ask you, but you will not tell me how to ask.
Okay, I agree. I agree. I don't want to be honest. So ask me why. I fully answer the question. I don't want to be honest.
How do you think two persons can
Because we offer to move former President Buya. It is about time. The money will say Samuel 12 stole to bring the evidence. Should we be holding people that are not in power? We are in power now. We should bring the evidence.
But Samuel 12 is in court.
No, forget about that thing then. You know why they moved Steve Zago? Because the instruction was Steve Zago must arrest Samuel 12 and handcuff him. All they wanted was to disgrace Samuel 12 because they don't have no evidence. I mean, all the things we're talking that's so loud about people putting our head. And now they will regret why they have to use it.
What was the reason why they suspended Steve Zago?
They moved Steve Zago because they told him when Samuel 12 entered the country, he should be handcuffed and taken to jail. They came before court. They didn't want the court to file all the paper. But Joseph Baker, what they wanted was the name of it this way. Because they got one evidence. Husband, will be a Samuel 12 will walk all of that court free. You put their necessary for they get nothing. Nothing. If Samuel 12 is guilty, Jeremiah will be guilty. If Samuel 12 is guilty, Prim Way will be guilty. Well, you know that.
I'm told, I don't know how true it is, that most of the money were being sent to Jeremiah Kun by Samuel 12.
Bossman, you heard Jeremiah what I said, right? If Samuel 12 is guilty, Jeremiah Kun will be guilty. Jeremiah Kun is one of the biggest vampires in the country. He called rich. You know, sometimes when I say with former President, I can feel sorry for him. You know, Jeremiah Kun used former President Weah to the point where he gave former President Weah the assurance that NDR are going to pull out candidate. In the second round, you are going to support former President Weah for the presidency. Jamaku got a contract to bring all the street lights on a former president we have gone. You know how much money job we are spending on former president? I mean, Jamaku are ingrate. What will bother Jonathan now?
What will you do?
And he said, want me president? Huh? Now he's right. Yeah, in a living room. In a living room will be president. No, the way I can be praying for election to come so I can jump in the Opason hole. So you know what right now move. You got no fear.
Where is that t-shirt that you had? You printed about Baka?
Yeah. That white one.
Oh, yeah. Next time I come and tell me how many.
Yeah.
Are you still on your movement?
Yeah, the movement stay active. Getting witness. You know, we can't speak of voice, so it's slowing down small.
Okay.
I was only going from county to county to create a witness for the movement. And I may declare my intention next year for the presidency.
You want to be president?
I may declare my intention next year.
You want to be president?
I may declare my intention next year.
But you must have had the thought.
That's the consultation will be going on now, to go and consult my people, to get the feedback from the people. Then,
have you been approached before?
Well, approach is an honest statement. I have been told that if I want to be, people have given me a show.
Do you have the capacity?
Well, it's not about capacity. Everybody feel being president is about money. I never spend money in this show, number 10 for vote for me. When people believe in it, Jah will believe in Joseph Walker. He was party when former president, we were feeding him and when we voted for him. And campaign for him with our own resources. You know why? Nobody can tell me sit down here. It's because nobody got money to give me. When I read the worker, I can work and go. You can be talking about work and go. It's because I support myself.
Yeah, let me ask you this thing. And of recent, I've received lots of calls from some friends, even out of the country and other people, and they were talking about a decision of recent the legislature took to have invited a young man by the name of David Momo, even though this issue is in court. Mm-hmm. And some political pundits think that you people are using the legislature to intimidate people, particularly scare investors when things that are in court. The legislature is undermining the court operations for whatsoever benefit, even though there are allegations that some of you lawmakers are requesting money from this individual who is a foreign national involved in this entire thing. Yet, where do you stand? Do you support this idea?
So simple. This guy lives, the isn't happy in President Kopa and myself, the boundary between us.
Okay.
So we have decided to take on this issue. Honorable Kopa will be having a press conference this week too on the matter.
Okay.
Look, if we have interest, we should have interest in the Liberian that have been affected. But the case is before court. The court petitioned the hospital to send report.
And I have that talk.
Yes, and I sent most of them to you the money.
I've been having it yet.
Okay, sorry. You know you inform more than that. So my information is late.
Right.
So the court petition people. They say they mean that they after right now they go a phone to the house on the 16th. But the data report is saying they may were brutal lies. We want to condemn people brutalizing people. It's wrong.
But they say he's a criminal.
Well, if you're not a criminal, it's wrong.
On the counter back where I've interviewed people, they've complained about the way he continues.
Even the leadership, that man, they both have gone. Even his father know that he has gone to Lunsta. His father went to Lunsta. That man had gone to Lunsta, stolen things and other things. He was beaten to what they played in the government about that club that there. How they call that club?
Yeah, I think
Calabash. He was beaten to that place before this 16. So the medical report is saying he got beaten on the 13th. The people are saying they Chinese men that carry his friend to court and jail his friend, that his friend spending 300,000 to the majority black for them to suppress it. 300,000 US. He gave those guys. Just because of Chinese men fighting his friend. They have leaving the Liberian boy issue now and taking on money issue. Then we are happy.
Honestly, I want to get this clear. Give us a picture, give us an understanding, because you have some of your sources too as well. What are you hearing about this thing?
Look, the thing is, this Chinese guy, there's a Chinese guy they call, I think, minister or something.
They said the Chinese guy that went in Bakuru County.
Thank you. They want to catch
he
Then where the case started from. And the court, according to my information, according to the documents, the court found him guilty and jailed him.
I have all those documents.
In
fact, he was charged to pay more than 20-something million to the government. And it was interesting to know the very government that investigated find out that this Chinese man should have paid because he was doing illegal mining, using big equipment, stole a huge amount of money. They fined him to pay something around 20-something million. And they went to the extent and sat around the table, allowed this man to do a stipulation to pay 300,000.
That I'm informed, but that's the government for you. That is how the government want to work. Simple. My point is, they want to use our Liberian war situation to fight the war. And when they want to fight, let them go fight them, man. They took China. Simple, you know how our citizens have been treated in China? Then you come here, our citizen is being harassed to take on an issue, but you want to use the issue to make money.
You mean your colleagues receive money to do
I said James Collier received 300,000 US. Then what the problem started coming between Jim
to invite that ball.
Yes. But second, where in the war case will be before court? Then the House of Representatives get involved, taking all the medical that are hospital.
I will not call the name, but one big person within the place, and the thing that blessed the person, I couldn't have get the recording, but one big person in the Capitol building, I was near someone and they called the person and said they are prepared. The person in question. Yeah. They are prepared his document. They are prepared his document, and if for any reason he fails to send something, he costs a certain amount of money, they will sign the deportation document. Everything.
Do we have the ability to do that? Do the lawmaker have the ability to do that? It is the executive that control the court. It is the court system that will have to investigate before they talk about deportation. They're not lawmakers. You see, we are drawn with power to the extent
where... Why say you people are doing it?
Because we don't understand ourselves.
This could be a disgrace.
It is a disgrace. Not it could be. When you say it could be, it's already a disgrace. With the caliber of people we get over there, the Jim Collier, that man that they bought in the truck to go do business with. He took the only digital development money to the 7,000. He went, he bought motorway for the people. How many persons will benefit from that motorway? How many persons will sit over that motorway? Most of the guys are just crops.
Why would the lawmakers, and these are some of the things that give bad picture to our country. Why do you think your police, because you're alleging, were set 300,000 to invite this ball when the issue is at the court? And the court is hearing, there have been appearances and all of that, and decided to invite this ball. Then what has been the outcome of it?
Look how talk to the extent where they can do anything for money. Look at how terrible they are. Second, in the first place, any case before the court, the House of Representatives will go closer.
Because he has separation of power.
Thank you. But because they feel Joseph Fahngon gave them authority to call a judge, drummer, so they got too much authority. Yeah, Joseph Fahngon gave them the authority to call the justice in chamber, drummer, so they feel they got too much authority. Where case will be in court, then you go get involved with it. Where have you seen that before? Is this the rule of law we say welcome to respect? Is this the rule of law? Say who? Look, if care is not taken, the country will become a jumbo justice country. Because if the court is not respected by us that are making the law, who will respect the court? So when you come and invade me out there, you say, no, you can't invade me. Then they'll be right.
People start to take the laws into that.
Thank you. Do we want to reach to that place? Say who? Don't see about the labor that we're beating, don't have interest in our citizens. They have interest in the Chinese people fight. That's not what concerns them.
So you are getting report that another Chinese man in the simple Liberian English has been able to give money to the legislature to invite another Chinese man because they're in this fight.
Yes. I'm saying yes.
I think they can call him the real minister.
Yeah, I think that's the name.
Yeah.
I think that's the name. They call him the real minister. Real minister. So I don't know who that real minister. I don't care to know the second. I care about the citizen that will say what brutalized. So all the money in the
But they are saying that it is the other Chinese man that brutalized him.
So good. From the evidence you get, that man close to it. Something happened on the 13th. Then the person comes to say go on the 16th. Then Then the judge report said that man was beating on the 13th. The person came to your house on the 16th. Not say to your house. I'm not saying to your house because for my information, it didn't happen to the house. To your compound, to somewhere that you control on the 16th. In the judge report said that man was beating on the 13th. So who beat the man that you that the king to your place on the 16th that you beat the man? When you have evidence, when the court petition the hospital to send written report, and the written report is there. You want to go to the name for it? So if you can fight, go to court. But our information is this guy are giving them money, not want to fight in court. Because the evidence is the other man got, or the evidence the other man got, he can fight it. So he has resolved to use those reckless people that are sitting illegally, that disrespecting the court system, that going and taking case from the court and bringing it to the capital. See, we don't taking case from the court for the capital. Say, we don't want to take it. No, you know, the see what they done on their phone. Can you imagine case in court? Once a representative sending for you to judge it.
Maybe the court is delayed though.
That is the business. Same way my case went in the court. I sat down patiently and waited for my case. And justice was John.
Yeah, these things are happening. It is not only covering the heads of those of the people doing it, but it reflects on all of you lawmakers.
On the contrary.
I feel people say, oh, I don't know, because they be taking case on the court and be judging it.
So, you know why people let me? It's because when I town reach, they will take the shit from the court. And the Liberian people know how to do.
What's the way forward, before we go to the lines, what's the way forward for the opposition?
The way forward for the opposition is for us to hold together, keep the opposition together. We shouldn't be talking about.
But is the opposition united? I've heard a lot of things though, even from within the CDC, that you are so in collaboration with.
Former President, we are in the CDC situation. But simple, you need to understand that we just came to the opposition. This opposition has just came to, we were fighting former President we yesterday. So to come together will take some time. Okay. We need to do some adjustment. Some wounds need to be healed. Former President we are a human being. You know what I mean? You in power will fight you want to remove you. That man is tolerant. For me to even go to your house, sit down there, he will say, when you get I don't want to see him. I'm not doing it because of campaign. I don't need nobody in campaign. Simple that one. From the time going politics, I always contest as an independent candidate. I always won elections as an independent candidate. But ruling party, we will always judge them. Our job is to criticize and critique the ruling party. We will make commitment. Are we going by the commitment? We make commitment that former President we were running private jail, we're not right. But Joseph Waka going private plane for you no fire. Plantation. But you think person like bring me the sheep, you will bring inside the sheep. Because I have destined myself long time. And then
do you still receive call from Joseph Waka?
I don't need a call. Your embarrassment to him being moved. Yeah.
Okay, if you're just joining us, you're listening to the program Good Morning Liberia on Voice of Liberia. 104.1 in Monrovia, 89.7 in Mangibi, 90.7 in Bong, 96.7 in Lofa, 95.7 in Grambassa, and other frequencies across Liberia. We're also live on the television on Voice of Liberia television. We're live on our various online platforms, online radios. www.voiceofliberiaradio.com. We're also live on Radio Garden. Those of you also on YouTube, just type Voice of Liberia. We have with us as our guest Representative Yeke Yabawolo Koluba, representative of District Number 10 in Monserrado County. We go to the lines now and take some of your calls. The two numbers for those of you in Monrovia and 8 in Barons are 0880-907 907 0880 907 0880 907 907 and
0779 003835 0779 003835.
Those of you in the countries you're listening to us, call us on the two numbers on 0773 419502 0773 419502 or 0555 184711 0555 184711. For all of the female callers you're listening to us, here is your number to call 0773 978564 0773 978564. We go to the lines and take this call. Start here now and see whether we can take some of the calls. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Oh, go ahead now. Let's hear you. Go ahead, let's hear you. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let me take this person here. Good morning. Yes. Go ahead. Mm.
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead. Morning, Chief. I said that.
Good morning. Good morning. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Thank you. This person. Morning. Morning, let's hear you. Please go ahead.
Morning, Gerald. Morning.
What's your name, sir? Hmm. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Okay, let's take this person. Okay, so, good morning. I want to get. Morning. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, your life.
Okay, let's talk to this person here from Monrovia. Good morning.
But the other line, Maria, people to come.
Morning, go ahead.
My name is Auguste Cook. And I joined the great city of Abidjan. Good morning, Representative Quarterback.
Morning, Gerald. Morning.
Most people always have the notion that Representative Quarterback always in the noise where there'll be confusion here, there, and on the basis of that, can survive. But I want you to clear the public doubt this morning. When you voted the first time, I did the second term. The people are district number 10. What is the vision for the people of district number 10? Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Morning. Good morning. Okay, that person left the line. Let's.
Okay. Let me take someone from here. Morning. Morning, please go ahead. No, you do one. You do one. Okay. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning, let's hear you. You call from where? Okay, it's like they made money finishing. Morning. Please, please go ahead. Where do you join us from?
Let's.
Okay, let me.
We are calling.
Yes, just wait. Morning. Because some of the same people from Monrovia called me. Yeah, morning, go ahead. They were? Please go ahead. Okay, thank you very much. Let me take this other line here because they seem Monrovia people too, and so if we will take it then. Morning. Morning. Okay, thank you. Morning. Good morning, please go ahead. Okay, you're breaking. Morning. Morning. Good morning. Okay, let me check another person. When you call, you just hold. You don't pay attention. Then you expect us to be waiting. Morning. Good morning. Please go ahead. You see, of course. Okay, thank you. This person. Good morning. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm okay, Chief. You in the 2 for 25 this year?
Oh man, I'm the one here this morning, man. Morning. Good morning. Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Let's hear you. You have called them? Yeah, take some of the calls. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Let's hear you, please. Mm. Please go ahead. You calling from his district in Bon County?
Let's say you leader. I need a man number.
Okay. Okay, so you need to, Honorable Colbert wants to get your number. Call it now, call it. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your name again? Okay. 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 Okay, thank you. Let me take, the lines are all busted. I really want to get people out of Monrovia. Good morning. Good morning, let's hear you, yeah? What's your name, sir? Go ahead. Okay, thank you. This person will soon go to Samara to take some calls. The calls are many. Morning. Morning, Burma Williams.
Morning, Chief.
Okay, Burma Williams, thank you. Morning. Morning, let's hear you, please. Go ahead.
Because you are the true son of Nigeria to the country. Everything that you can have been doing from the education from our old city, he has said on the truth, and even through the campaign you said, and supporting the other party from the other way, he does not do what is like not for one. I would say be the same way I am to be. So he said, the other brother is the man of word. We the people of one country. And it's not the truth tomorrow. If you want to be a celebrity, you will rally around you, push your thing.
You can fool people.
Okay,
thank you. Okay.
I saw it.
Go there.
How about living wasted? How about living wasted?
Go and say you know what?
No, I'm putting your hair also.
No.
So I can start busting your bum.
Yeah, man. Scratch some of the calls. If you have calls there.
I don't have anybody right now. Okay, this person. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, we want number that for you to call after 7 o'clock.
Let's hear you.
Oh yeah, and that's since the family. I used to live there 2003. Yeah. I used to live there, Situ. I got an apartment, 2 bedrooms.
Okay, thank you. This person, morning. Let's hear you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really want to set my phone where you just want to thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, this person, morning. Good morning. Okay, this person, that's it, everything.
Let me take this person here. Morning. Morning, let's hear you, please. Mm-hmm. Thank you. This person here. We're going to take 3 more calls to go back to the lawmaker to respond. Good morning. Good morning, please. Let's hear you. Okay, let's hear you.
Thank you so much this morning. My next people, and I want to say a very thank you to coming on the radio, just speak to the people. You don't want to reject and also angry with you, sometimes the way you approach the issue. But the way now you are conducting the issue, if you continue to conduct the issue this way, you will get all of your admirer of food, and you will see that your follower will be more than ever before. That's what all that I just sometimes when you approach the issue, and we have a chat around the radio, and make us sing and applaud. So speak up to support you, and it is difficult. But the way now the issue
Okay, thank you very much. This person here, let me take this person. Morning. Sorry, Mama. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Mama.
Oh. I'm okay, man. Listen. Okay. I told Segu, I said, what give it to you?
I'll give you the number, yeah. Okay.
Oh, man, if you're not going politics.
Okay.
My brother said, go give my number.
We'll give you the number. Thank you very much. This should be the last call now. Morning. Morning. Yeah, Mama, Annie, go ahead, Mama.
Yeah, maybe a police are doing you. Yeah, all right.
Thank you very much. I see why you think about the presidential thing here.
So, let me say to the citizens, if you think former President William Mansell got problem for the past, you wasting your time. I think we should be in Gibraltar today. The former president was sitting with him 4 days ago. He said he have a bereavement in Gibraltar. So after the interaction with our people that come from the campaign candidates that want to run, will be driving to Gibraltar, to go and sympathize with the people. So if former president William wanted to go anywhere with him, I'll go there with him. Don't sit behind the leader and look at it wrong. People sat, look, not everything that happened in former president we are government were alright. But were there people to tell and say, chief, they all want to correct? People need to speak up. And that is what I'm doing. The book got a right to collect any signature they want to collect to get to the capital building that right. And the constitutional right that God gave them. I'm not going to stop them. You all take me from there, they will go sit down. And I will appreciate them if they do it, if they can get the number to carry it there. But I want to let them know that the people there will not do it. They will just get a number to go drop it and put it on in one carton. So they shouldn't waste their time. Then they wait for 2029. We saw the things there before. Oyege cannot be re-elected. It is God that gave me this position through my supporters in the port district number 10. They're not being given to me. Because I didn't pay money to be re-elected. I didn't pay money. People brought their own t-shirts. I printed them. Why I should change at this time? If you want to advance me, why you didn't advance me 6 years ago? That today you want to advance me? Oh, because you support and you support the same are talking the same that today you want to advance me, that today you are wrong. That's being deceptive. Sebo, don't do that. If what I'm doing today was wrong, then what happened with it yesterday? What is not wrong yesterday? It's bad. It's bad. The truth must be the truth. I don't vote for women. Most of them after the show will come, man, you know, just take down what papi. No. So I'm not voting for women. I'm voting for somebody that said work 12 years under political Maradona, and then Johnny Salif, and work for the 6 year in government that said they will make the country better than ever before. Instead of that, the country is worse. I don't regret voting for him because I was suppressed in certain way in front of President we are coming. Things happen to me that are fair in my mind were not right to happen to me. So
now, before we call it day, have you realized, or maybe through your number, happy moment with the former president asking about some of the things that happened to you personally? Was he in the know, or maybe people in government did it, like the way they stopped your children? I think your wife and your children when they were to travel.
Seko,
was he as a person informed
Seko,
or involved?
You know, I see former president we had to be. I see him to be somebody like something happened today. When he see you tomorrow, he put it behind him. So I don't want to remind him of the past. The reason why I can say some things is because people call. I need to answer.
Sure, you read, yes.
But when you say to him, you know that the thing yesterday, and not today. He's different.
And that person say he has a heart of gold.
Well, myself see it that way. He was reconciled. I think in my mind, the only thing that happened in your government was you have people that were taking some misstep. People were taking advantage of his kindness and doing things that were not right. You know, that brought him into the problem today. Then we put charges in problem in the Hague. Yeah. So why used to be,
and that's the same reason why the former president saw it, even though some of his people in the party and the government said, no, don't accept the result. But he accepted the result because he knew that at the end of the day, it is George Weah. It is not someone else or either Samuel Twe or another person.
It was good that he accepted. Sure. You know, he put him on a good path. If the opposition would say he's the head of the ticket, he put him on a good path. And he have a free path
to the presidency.
But he myself will be in the race if I would declare my intention.
Why if you not declare?
He will come in political leader.
Why if you don't declare?
If I don't declare,
you're supporting
and the opposition say former President Weah is a ticket. Say who? And he fought that for him. Because you know what I be here, the way I be here. I want people to look at me and say, amen. I respect him. But every family, oh, chief, I want to go to the other place. Then he put him in, package good. What kind of, by the time you see you come here, you say, no, I don't want your guy to come here. It's good to be independent. Then people can respect you. Not for every time you come to say, oh, say, I just give a speed to you, they high rating, had a station. But when Seko say come and say 10, I got come and your 10, I'm not here. It's all back and return.
Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable Calabar, for honoring our invite. Is there anything that we didn't ask you about you want to talk about?
No, the thing is, we call it on those Chinese people in the situation.
Yes.
Let them solve it. Let them be the labor issue all of it. We are taking cease of the matter on the president for myself.
Okay.
If we have to send our labor to the hospital, we'll only take the cost. We'll send you to the hospital. He will be treated. They'll fight the girl. They're Chinese fight the girl. Let them go fight it in the court.
Yeah, let the court be the place.
Thank you. We will condemn the way in which the manner and form in which the citizens of this country were brutalized. Are not happy with.
But why can't you people to also encourage people to stop stealing?
Well, Seko, you know, when something is part of people together, if they go back and say, yeah, my son a road. He been doing the thing because those are people who talk to him. But he was just thrown in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. And people are taking advantage of it to fight the personal battle. Okay. And making the father first, making the people first. You go there, you come talk to the community chairman, the community leader will tell you, say, we'll not grab the ball anytime. Yeah. And the father condemn it. But you know your son, not your son.
Sure.
How they treat him.
Thank you very much,
Honorable. I want to appreciate you for the show.
Okay, thank you very much. And then our doors are open. Let's have these kinds of conversations all the time so that Liberians will listen to.
I hope you put those evidences so that people can know, so the hospital president can know that they fight.
Sure, we have. We
also that page.
Sure.
I put it on the Yaka TV page too.
So you pay me for it? Yeah, you know you tell me to do right there.
So you know family for you miss on this. You know when you have this.
Okay.
Sisters around
Okay, that's all the time we've got to be here this morning. We want to say thank you to all of you for listening, watching us as well on the television. We need to go. Today is Monday. Today happens to be the 25th. Tomorrow we'll be back here and have some other conversations. And Sarah, we need to go.
Yes, let's go ahead.
Okay.